The Tim Dev Show.
Hello and welcome to another segment of the Tim Dev Show. In this segment, I'm just going to read humorous Dear Abby questions and then give my own answers to them. Dear Abby, I am appalled at older workers who hang on to their jobs so they can live lavish lifestyles, while young workers trying to support families are left with lack of advancement or even laid off because they don't have tenure. I am a single mom, and when my sons are out of college, I plan on taking a less stressful job, and thus less pay, so a younger person can have my job to support a family. I am so tired of the me attitude of our society now. In the past, there was more of a sense of social responsibility. Now it's every man for himself and hang everyone else. Disgusted in Columbus, Ohio. I think Columbus, Ohio, you're dumb. People aren't holding on to their jobs to hold on to a lavish lifestyle or to make more money just so they could continue buying expensive sports cars or nice houses. They have to stay employed now because they don't have any money to rely on anymore. Maybe they made bad choices or they're just old. I don't know. But I doubt you're going to quit your job when your kids leave college because you want to help out younger families. I think you're just BSing, really. What can I do about all the sex, nudity, foul language, and violence on my VCR? Here's a thought, why don't you just eject the tape? I don't know why you felt the need to write to Abby about how to get rid of things on your VCR. That just seems strange. Unless you mean DVR, which then you could just delete it. Or maybe you secretly like the sex, nudity, foul language, and violence and just wanted to write to Dear Abby for shits and giggles. I don't know. About 4 months ago, the home across the street was sold to a father and son, or so we thought. We later learned it was an older man, about 50, and a young fellow, about 24. This was a respectable neighborhood before this odd couple moved in. They have all sorts of strange-looking company. Men who look like women, women who look like men, blacks, whites, and Indians. Yesterday, I saw 2 nuns go in there. These weirdos are wrecking our property value. How can we improve the quality of this once respectable neighborhood? Up in arms. I think you're just jealous. You want to be invited to these people's house, and clearly nuns have been invited before you. And I'm assuming, I don't know what race you are, because how could blacks, whites, and Indians live there? Oh, it's ruining the property value. And this odd couple. You should be happy of diversity. I mean, apparently a old man and a young guy decided to live in your house, in a house in your neighborhood, and explore their strange relationship. But I think it just boils down to you being jealous. You wanted to live there. You want to be invited to their parties. You want to be like the nuns that got to go. I guess you don't like Catholics either. How dare nuns go in there? But yeah, you're just a jealous person, up in arms. I caught my son having sex with a guy, and I think he might be gay. Is there a way I can find out for sure? Well, you just did. If he was having sex with a guy, you have discovered that he is, in fact, gay. 100%. Unless he tried to say, oh, it's not what it seems, Mom. I fell on him and continued falling on him or whatever. I'm pretty sure your son is gay. There's no ifs, buts about it. Problem solved. This question was written in 1962, but I thought it was pretty funny. The boy behind me in freshman English brings a knitting bag to school and knits in class. He appears to be normal in every respect. But how can this be? At first, everyone giggled and made remarks, but now nobody pays any attention to it. He is very good-looking, clean-cut, and polite, but a little on the effeminate side. I would really like to get to know him better, but my dorm sisters tell me there must be something wrong with him. Can a boy be normal and knit in public? On the level. I think it's perfectly fine. Clearly this guy just likes knitting. And you could benefit from your homemade sweaters that he could knit you. or whatever. Maybe you should take up knitting and knit in public. But I don't see a problem with a person knitting in public. I mean, it is a little weird at a class, but again, this is 1962. They wouldn't have allowed that now because needles are dangerous and whatnot. Or maybe he's gay. Who knows? Who cares? But I don't think there's anything wrong with the guy for knitting in public. I have a man I can't trust. He cheats all the time. I'm not even sure the baby I'm carrying is his. Well, it doesn't work that way. Unless you were blindfolded and you thought it was your husband having sex with you, I'm pretty sure it is his kid. Unless you're the one that's cheating around and you're trying to make it seem like it's him. There's no possible way that if you are positive that you slept with the guy, that his baby is not yours, unless you slept around with other people. It just doesn't work that way. I'm sorry. Join us next week when we upload more videos. I'll probably do some more of these Dear Abby things because I thought they were kind of funny. And there's other questions, but I just didn't want to write them all down. But strange things that people ask for advice for. Anyway, join us every Wednesday and Saturday. We try to upload a video, so until next one, that's the Tim Dev Show.